the watch fair, the SIHH, in Geneva. It's my 5th year to be here, to be honest. It's always a great honour to be able to come here and see, all of the watch brands, but in particular IWC's, latest collection.
We are relaunching our Portofino line. We wanted to recreate the real glamour of the 50s, 60s. The product is also designed a little bit in that style of the 50s, 60s. It's not a vintage product, but it has a touch of discretion and elegance. And also when I look at these typical Milanese strap, it's something which really reflects the 50s and the 60s.
I think the Portofino collection is so beautiful, and I love the fact that they only do men's watches, and for me, who only wears men's watches, it's perfect.
I've been a fan of watches my whole life, really. When I was younger, I used to take them all apart, never could put them back together, wanted to look at how the mechanisms worked, and so I've always been really fascinated by the technology and the workmanship that goes into really high-quality watches.
Well, tonight it's a lot of things. It's, of course, the premiere of this exhibition, the Peter Lindbergh, or the Portofino by Peter Lindbergh, and the pictures are absolutely stunning. And Peter, by the way, said that he didn't have such a cast for the last 25 years, so it's really great.
Oh, we had a wonderful time shooting with Peter Lindbergh for the new Portofino watches. And the name is not only because of the watch, but we actually shot in Portofino, Italy. And we had a fantastic time over the long weekend. It was Dolce Vita, but not 1960, but 2010. And the whole team was amazing, a great atmosphere. We had just one of the best weekends ever.
We shot in one day and it was fantastic, as usual with Peter.
It is an Italian evening in terms of food, in terms of music. We'll have the Zurich Opera House playing for us, typical opera, which everybody knows. So lots of entertainment.
Well, what do I expect from 2011? I don't know. I'm going to release a new book worldwide called Aleph. That it is that point, it is like a watch, where the time stops and everything is here. So I'm really looking forward.
I'll finish an album with Burt Bacharach next week in Los Angeles, and then I've got a tour with Boyzone, and then I've got the album coming out, and then back to Australia for X Factor, so busy year.
I'm going to be going to London and doing a play in the West End over the next 4 months. I'm very excited about it. It's fantastic material, and I'm looking forward to that experience. And then we'll just take them one at a time as we go.
I've shot Sunshine in London with Danny, and then this time I saw his new film, 127 hours, and then I texted him immediately, right after I watched the show, and then, oh, it was great, thank you.
All of Australia is hoping that Nicole and Jackie Weaver and Jeffrey will bring home the gold, but I mean, Jackie Weaver in particular, I mean, obviously, Jeffrey and Nicole's careers internationally are really well known and established, but Jackie Weaver is, a legend, a national legend, and so if you haven't seen it, her performance in Animal Kingdom is extraordinary.
When you set out to try to tell a story and you are fortunate enough to bring together the right elements in terms of a production team and a director and a screenwriter and actors, you can never predict whether an audience is going to respond or whether a film is going to do well financially.
IWC is a very strong brand. We have roots, we have history, and consumers are looking for reassurance. And we offer that. We have everything. We're not a show-off product. We have a classic product. These intrinsic element of the brand, associated with great design, associated with good communication, made us navigate through the crisis in a very positive way.